discussion about it, right? It is, you can consider like, uh, uh, voice is not audible. No, you don't need to, what I can say, open your this yeah, volume. Now am I audible? I am audible. This much volume is okay. So we have seen different types of two types of modules actually available in Java Node.js, and special kind of functionalities if you want to access, okay, inbuilt functionalities, or if you want to prepare any special kind of functionality and that you wanted to use into your application, different application, more than one application, then that is possible through the use of this module. So there are two types of modules we have seen. User-defined modules also there. You can create your own module and you can apply functionality to that module and you can use that module into your application. Another method is you can use inbuilt module to access different functionalities provided by Node.js itself. So HTTP module, we have seen this before, which is again one module which is provided by this framework Node.js. Don't discuss please anything. Put your focus on the screen. Everyone, this is important topic. Your final year final examination question will be there on this particular module. And as I said, there are few points that you need to understand, and you will get means more chances to get more marks in this particular for this particular unit. So put your focus on the screen. Don't do anything. I want 20 more, maximum 20 minutes. And we are today focusing on one another library module or the module provided by the framework. And that module is, apart from this HTTP, this URL. Okay, which module? This URL module. So this module is used to what we can say, divide your query string into different parts. There are many what you can say uses where when or applications or requirements you will come across where you need to what divide your that URL into different parts. What is URL? If you put focus on this my screen, so this is what this address, whole complete address of this particular page, and this is also called as URL, okay, for this particular page. And what I want to access this information. Okay, I am having certain operations and that needs to read this information, specific information. We are not going in detail about what is this URL and all that we will discuss in any other session. Our target is how to use this URL module to access the contents of this URL. Okay, so might be in your application, in your case, your URL is different. In this case, this site's URL for this particular page is this one, and we wanted to cut this URL into different parts. And that way we wanted to collect this particular type of data for our particular purpose or approach. Might be I am having some another usage or some another operations on that particular URL. So how we can access this URL, how we can identify information from this URL, that is the main target of our today's discussion. Simply how to use this URL, okay, this URL module and its functionalities. Okay, we will begin with very simple example. Here you can see this. Okay, I'm having this already in Notepad. So this is one. Just a minute. This one. Okay. Is it visible? Yes. So this is our HTTP module. We are wanted to access this HTTP module and its functionality. Here, this is for making your server active and your code will be able to execute on your server. This is what we wanted to listen on this particular port, means our output we will get on this particular port. Now in this res.write, what we have done? We have done request.url. So this information we have put. Okay, we are using this request.url means what we want. We want to read the contents of your URL, whatever the contents of the URL. This is our first program, means whatever the content that will be displayed as it is. Let us see how to execute it. What is the procedure? We need to save this file. After writing this code, you need to save this file, like save as. Then again, all files. Here you need to provide the name along with extension. Dot JS. Okay, after saving, it will appear like this. This is the file a URL1, and I have given extension JS. Because of that, this type here in this particular column, it should appear like this. Okay, now how to execute it? We have to set the path of this. For that, the procedure is you need to open simply. Okay, let us do it again. You need to find first this Node.js symbol, so that you should be clear about your this framework is available in your system. Now next step is open the command prompt. Default command prompt is showing this address. What we want to locate our file. Our file is present at F drive. So I have written F:. This is command to change the drive. Now what I want, exact location. For that I have used command change directory. Now this way I can copy the path of this my file. My intention is to reach to this file. Next, I am pressing entering this complete address of the file. After this arrow, यहाँ पर क्या कौन सा symbol है? Less than or greater than? Greater than. So this greater than symbol should appear like this. If it is appear in this way, means this whole path. After this whole path, you are getting this symbol. It means you are on correct path, required path. Now what? Which command you need to provide? Node. After that, file name. So here is your file name. What is your file name? A underscore URL 1.js. I will not repeat this procedure again. Okay, remember, and enter. So cursor is blinking, means everything is fine. You are ready to start your server. For that, what I need? Yes, this one, this information I need. Let us take this information complete. Now see what we are doing. But I have done. I have just before this we have used only this much part. Am I right? So localhost :8080. Now what I have written? Something in my URL. So from here, this is what you part of your URL. Now suppose I want to change it. Am I able to read my URL? This is I am getting on my this screen. So it means I am able to read my URL or information present or here. Are you getting this point? Yes or no? जैसे मैंने यहाँ लिखा this way. Is it clear? What code we are having for this? Simply we have used this thing, request.url. res.write means what I wanted to write on this my screen. Request.url. Is it okay? How to read this content? This is your first code. How to read URL. Now next is how we can split the query string. Actually, this whole string is called as query string. This one, this complete string. It is string. Why it is string? क्योंकि इसमें अल्फाबेट्स भी है, नंबर्स भी है. It is kind of string kind of information. So it is called string. And query string. Query string means whatever the query we are having, we are passing this query to the server, and server will find the information and produce the result for it. And it will return this query string. Means your information will return on this particular string with this particular string. Means the data is coming from this particular path. You can consider in simple manner. Okay. So next is how we can parse. Parsing means splitting. Sorry, splitting means dividing. Splitting means dividing. So we wanted to divide the string now. अभी तक हमने क्या किया? We have read complete string. We have displayed complete information. Now what we want? We want to divide it. So this is another code we have. So this one. Now here what we have done? Required module is always there. This HTTP module, sorry, through required method. Again, now we wanted to use this URL module. So how we can access this URL module? Through again request method. Is it clear? Whenever you wanted to use, whether it is built-in module or user-defined module, you have to use require method. Is it clear? Yes. तो हमने HTTP वेरिएबल लिया यहाँ पर, जिसमें हमारे पास रेफरेंस है HTTP मॉड्यूल का for server kind of functionalities to access, and here we are having this URL, access of this URL module through this variable URL. You can give any name to this variable just to have this relation or readability. To increase reliability, what we have done, we kept these names similar to the module name. So now next, again, this is related to creating server, starting your server, and this one here it is. What we have done now, variable q equals to url.parse. This method we have used now. This method is coming from module URL. So url.parse request dot URL comma true. This is the parameter. These are the parameters we need to pass to this method parse. This method parse belongs to module URL. Is it clear? Okay. Dot query. This is the format. This way you can access this method to get proper required information from your query string, or to split the query string in required format, in required pattern. So here, this text variable we have used again. So q, this variable is having this whole operation. What we want, q dot year plus, we wanted to put space in between. So double quote में हमने space दिया है, plus q dot month. Now we will see what is this q dot year and q dot month. Then request dot end txt. हमने इसको close कर दिया. And we wanted to listen this everything on port 8080. So the method is again how to execute it. Yes, path set करना होगा node, and here our code is url2 dot. Now it is available. Now next, see what we have. We have to open it on like this path. ये कॉमन है हमारे पास http localhost colon 8080. After that we have written year equals to this and month equals to this, separated by ampersand. Okay, let us see when we will open it in this way. What I received and what I expect from this query string, I wanted to read in our code I wanted to read year first and I wanted to read month next. And in between that, I kept space. Whether I'm getting the same output? Yes. This is year 2017, space, month, July. Now, this is 25, month, which month? Have I split this query tree in month and year? तो इतने सिंपल क्वेश्चंस आपको पूछे जाएंगे. 3 lines of code you need to remember this. Rest of the things are common. This one and this one. This. 1, 2, 3. Instead of year and this month, might be some different, information will be asked. So here you need to provide this q dot what you want, and that particular variable should be assigned that information like this. You can consider it is like variable and value. This is variable and value. This is for understanding I am telling you. So month is variable, October is value. Year is variable, when 2025 is value. So for example, if I mention here name, let us say 2025, and here say college equals to OCT. What change I need to, whether I have to change something in my code, need to change q dot college, q dot name, and q dot now what I have to do next? यहाँ पे तो ऑलरेडी मैंने किया है, name equals to this and college equals to this. Information might be anything. मैंने सेव किया. Now वापस रन करना पड़ेगा. Only by doing refreshing the page it will not. Why it will not work? Yeah, it is. You are not on client, you are on. What happened? Undefined. Name, college, text. What I have to write? Name. Sorry, when I am writing name. What was the syntax? And okay. Yes, we got the result. So this way you can work with URL. Some other programs also we are having. Let us execute this one. So see what is happening. We are passing this URL. So this is one, our URL that we are passing into to our program. And again, we are using this URL.parse method. Another method we are using parse. For that we are passing URL here. So through this variable, don't go anywhere. Look at the screen. So this URL we have used as an example. So this variable we are passing to this variable to this parse method of the URL module. For that required URL module we have preloaded with our application. We haven't used HTTP module. So we have wanted to execute this code on console, not on browser. Am I clear? We wanted to execute this code on console. So for that, console means this terminal. Okay. So next is console.log q.hostname. What different information we will be able to read from this URL? You can access hostname, host, path name, search, etc. And the method is let q data. एक variable लिया हमने q.query. So what is q? Q is what? This information. This whole console.log qdata.month. So let us see what we will get. So month information is like this one. Okay, so how to execute this code on console? We have seen on the browser how to execute, through again that server. Now on console, I wanted to stop it. Then name is what? URL1.js. Again, I am using same path. File is available on the same path. URL1.js. What we got? This information. If you compare this with our query string, this is our query string, and this is the information we received. Is it available with you? My screen is a compare this information, the result of our query or our program with this query string present in our application or in our code. So HTTP localhost default.html or HTML year equals to this, month equal to this. Localhost, so host name, path name, search, this is search, and this is what? Compare this console.log first, console.log second, console.log third, console.log fourth. Information coming through these statements or these instructions. Understood? I know a few things are new for you, first time you are watching, so that's why you will feel bit confused or uncomfortable with this coding. But you need to practice it. And few things are part of format, part of syntaxes, part of how to access the module, how to access the different methods from the module, what parameters are required to be sent to that particular method while accessing or calling that particular method. So that you need to practice. Is it clear? Yes or no? Any confusion? Okay. So this is one. We have this another code. This one. This is our new URL. So we wanted to update my URL information. That is also possible. So here, what we're doing, again, we are using this URL search parameters, one API we have used over here equals to require this method हमने यहाँ पर use किया है. Then constant URL, constant, दो variable लिए हमने. This is another variable through constant we have declared. Path or reference of this module, URL module is having with URL variable and this URL search params variable as well. Now this is our query string. In your case, you can write your query string, new URL search parameter, my URL dot search. So get parameter, console.log, parameters dot get name. So this way also we can get the name, information available with the name, and add parameter. So get parameter, add parameter, and delete parameter. 3 operations. Get parameter will read the information, required information. If you want to read age, then what changes you need to do in get parameter? Instead of writing this name, you have to write this age. Are you getting this? Look at the screen, don't use cell phones. Next, delete parameter. This delete method we are using. Here we have used, sorry, this. To get parameter we have used log method. To add parameter we have used append. Append means add, update. So here append city, comma, this name of the city. So this is the field and this is the value that we wanted to assign. So along with this, like this way, name is KAI. So in same case, what will happen when we will use this instruction or this method? So it will add this city and equals to city name is like this one into this query string. How to delete any parameter from the query string? So this delete method you can use. Okay, let us see how we can execute it. What is the name of the code? This one. What we got? We have this. So this information we got from console.log. From this first console, what we got? This KAI, because we have used name field only here. If you wanted to access it just before few seconds before I ask you, if you want to access this 30, what information you need to use? You have to change it to age, right? Then we will get 30 over here. Now next, add parameter. So we have added this parameter. And the result is this, name equals to this and city equals to this. So this is our old parameter, name equals to this, and this is our newly added parameter, city equals to the city name. Now delete age. So because of that, this console.log, so age we have deleted. That's why it is not appearing over here. Age equals to 30. Is it clear? So this age is not appearing. Why? क्योंकि हमने इसमें इसे डिलीट किया है यहाँ. This way, delete age. So we have seen 3 methods: log, console.log, parameter dot get. So get method is to get the information of the URL through a specific what attribute. So this name is what attribute and value is what this KAI. So we need to provide the name of the attribute over here to get the value of that particular attribute. Add the parameter. So we can add the parameter through append method. We can delete the parameter through delete method. So there we need to pass the name of the attribute, which parameter we wanted to delete. Log parameter dot to string all information if you wanted to display. So this way you can display whole information. This here it is. हमने यहाँ पर parts में information को display किया था. Any specific information. And here we have displayed all information together of the query string. you need to practice it. And then you will be having any, issues or problems, then we will discuss on those problems. We will take one another session. So this is the most important topic from this particular chapter. URL and URL parsing. How to use this library module URL. Is it clear?